So where the story is shifting is the Utica. Uh, yeah, so we put out this note last week on Appalachia, and the way that we look at it is that Appalachia is in a really different place today than in past cycles. So to start off talking about the different plays here, if you look at the Marcellus, it's essentially a more concentrated play at this point. Generally, you think of it as the anchor for the Northeast in terms of natural gas production, and it still should be supportive and bolster the demand story. But most of its prime acreage is already in the hands of large cap operators. So there just isn't a lot of open ground left for M&A or for new entrants to move the needle in a meaningful way. So where the story is shifting is the Utica. So the Utica, being the sister basin, is not so much a wild new frontier, but it could be a consolidation engine. So the region is still being actively tested, and there are some technical hurdles like rock complexity and heat at the wellhead, but operators have been working through that, and productivity has been improving to the point where the type curves there are starting to rival that of those in the Haynesville. What really makes that play, though, so interesting is that we had a deal like EOG acquiring Encino for $5.6 billion. And really, we think that that's going to be the harbinger that larger public operators see the opportunity to piece together more fragmented pieces of acreage and morph the play from what was once viewed as a secondary option to the Marcellus into a more competitive core production area. And this is important because scarcity value is only going up, and these regional upstream players, they saw how the Marcellus got locked up. They're not going to want to get shut out of this area's potential with LNG and power demand on the rise. Uh, I would close out by saying that, overall, overlaying all this is the demand picture, which we've already spoken to some degree, which is really what is giving Appalachia its edge and a purpose for these upstream companies to develop strong positions. So that combination of AI-driven power and LNG exports creates a pretty large demand vacuum for gas in the next few years.